we said was let's sit down as an industry, being the manufacturers, the dealers, and the farming community, and let's talk about fairness and equity here, so that we can have an agricultural industry in Ontario that is long-term sustainable and viable. And in 2005, when the legislation was passed, about a month later, they said, oh, hey, wait, no, we don't like this plan. It's going to be too expensive for us. And so manufacturers have now been told that if you have a contract that says you're going to pay less than what the legislation is, then you don't have to pay the legislation. And that's exactly what's happening now.
And you're saying in that tribunal hearing, if you have an agreement between dealer A and manufacturer B, and that agreement is below the posted shop rate, then the legislation doesn't apply.
Correct.
You know, there's things that we can do through mutual consent, but it doesn't absolve the law, right? You know, you and I can agree to go rob a bank, and because we agree to rob the bank doesn't mean that bank robbery is no longer applicable to us.
Yeah.
But that's the out they have. So if we can insert a no contracting out clause, either the one that's in section 17 or the one in section 23, we don't care what the language is, that would stop manufacturers from avoiding their responsibilities.
You know, is that the proper role for government to say you and you must do business, right? I've had a lot of different industries come in to see me. I've had my own experience before politics, and I guess we'll go back to the beginning. You know, it surprised me that there was even legislation governing you guys. That one is one that I have to consider a little bit more. I'm going to do some reading, and I think I'm also going to give a couple of these fellas a call as well, over at Mr. Deere and Mr. Case and a few fellas,
yeah,
and have a chat with them.
Thank you.
And see just what's going on. See what we can find out.
Well, I'm more than happy to send you on these, excuse me, documentation.
Absolutely.
Yep. Legislation and the regulation and the tribunal results.
I'm one of those weirdos that do enjoy reading legislation.
Wow. Great. Well, thank you so much.